The next millionaires are gonna come from craft skilled labor. Let me explain. There's a problem in North America right now for youth ages 18 to 25 who don't wanna go the traditional college university route, but maybe don't know about the trades. My name is Ryan Lucas. I'm a second generation journeyman lineman, and I wanna introduce you to a trade called the line industry. There's a nationwide shortage right now of craft skilled labor workers, meaning the trades. And with the advancements in things like AI, it's just making the trades a job that's almost irreplaceable and that will be around for the foreseeable future. The Lineman Rodeo is a place where linemen and people from the industry, we get together every year to compete in the name of safety and competition. It's super fun. What it does is it brings people all together so Hudson can really come here, talk to linemen, people that have been in the industry for decades, and get a real feel for the culture of the industry. You can ask questions and just get a sense of whether this would be a career path for him. What I want you guys on the other end of this to realize is that you could apply what we'll learn in this video to any trade. What's up, Hods?
How's it going, Dan?
Good trip or what?
Yeah, it was good.
Nice. You sit in the front?
Dude, I wasn't supposed to be in for another almost hour.
I know, it's awesome. All right, let's get out of here. So you excited or what?
Yeah, dude.
Welcome to Kansas. Kansas is split in, like Kansas City is split in two. So you can check off 2 states.
Oh, yeah.
You're in Missouri right now, and then you'll...
because our hotel's
in Kansas. Yeah, Kansas City, Kansas. So. For 12, sometimes 15 years, our kids are on rails. School tells them where to go, when to show up, and what to learn. Every day is laid out, but the moment they graduate, those tracks just end. What happens when the train stops and there's no station? Do we actually prepare them for life or just routines? Chris Williamson puts it best. After school, it's like being kicked off the train and handed a steering wheel. No map, no roads, just figure it out. We spend years telling our kids what not to do. Don't fail, don't be late, don't fall behind. But we don't show them what they can do outside the system. What does it do to someone's confidence when their only option feels like a dead end? Why don't we show them the trades earlier? Hudson isn't just my son. He's a stand-in for a whole generation of young people who are smart, capable, and curious, but feel stuck. Not because they're broken, but because the system wasn't built for how they learn. What kind of work would light them up? What would happen if we gave them a different path? That's why we came here, not just to watch the Lineman Rodeo, but to explore a road most kids have never even heard about. A path that's real, valuable, and built for the people who want to use their hands, their grit, and their mind to build something meaningful. What would a young person see if they walk these grounds? How do we tell that story in a way that makes them feel seen?
You want me to say my full name? Hudson Lucas. Okay. I can't be smiling, man. All seriousness here. I think I've known for a while, university and college wasn't for me. I'm a person that prefers being outside and working with your hands and just taking pride in your craftsmanship. Growing up with having 2 generations in my household of journeyman linemen, just feeling that brotherhood that they have with their buddies and friends and stuff like that really drew me to the trade as well. And just all the experiences and stories. But like, I don't want to be one of those guys that there's like lots of guys in this trade that are just in the trade for the paycheck, for the money, and they're not proud of who they are. They're just there to be there, you know? Like, no one likes those people. No one wants those people around them. You want someone that's proud of who they are and proud of what they do. You want to be surrounded with people that are proud of their work and their craftsmanship and what they do. And I think that's super important to me, is just a trade full of people that like love what they do, you know? I'm coming to the International Lineman Rodeo to experience the brotherhood and meet other people in the industry and just to see what the trade's all about.
Okay, Hudson and I are at the Utility Expo. It's our first stop. This is going to give Hudson a chance to meet some people from the industry, anybody really, linemen, vendors, just people who've been around the industry for decades, get to ask some questions about the trade, about the industry, just to see whether this is right for him. So, ready to go, Huds?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's go. One thing I really love about the expo is it showcases the latest and greatest in all the new tech and gear. Linemen love new shiny stuff, so it really gives you the ability to see the latest and greatest, plus gives Hudson here an opportunity to ask anybody from the industry. Like, we have everybody from vendors to linemen, experiences of all ranges, questions about the industry and about the trade, to see whether this is really right for him. So it's a great place to start. Like I said, it's pretty big, massive. I brought him for a couple reasons, but I'm making a video for YouTube for the 18. He's 18, just graduated high school.
Awesome.
He's gonna get into the trade.
Okay.
So I'm asking people to give their best piece of advice for an 18-year-old that wants to get into this trade.
All right, so my best piece of advice for somebody coming straight out of high school into line work is just put your nose to the grind and take your licks. You're gonna have to come from the dirt anyways. No matter where you go, what you do in a construction field, you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna get belittled. It's all a game.
Yeah.
They're gonna see how far they can take it and see what you do with it. Because no matter what, in a life or death job, you're gonna have stuff that's gonna make you stressed out. You're gonna be put to the fire. Right. They wanna see what you can do before they put you in a life or death situation. So if you can handle it, they're gonna bump you up little by little. And then once you earn their trust, you're gonna start flying with them, you're gonna start doing the work, and you'll survive. You'll be all right.
Raul and Paul from Sturgeon started the Power Element podcast years ago as well. Anybody looking to get into the industry should be listening to all of the content from all of these podcasts that exist. Theirs is one of the best. They do an exceptional job, and there's tons of value in it.
What's your one piece of advice for someone getting into the trade?
Yeah, good question, man. We'll do a demonstration right now. Raise your hand if you want to be a lineman. All right, put your hand down. I gave the opportunity for you to raise your hand as high as you can. You only gave it halfway. Why? Raise your hand if you want to be a lineman. Every opportunity you get to do something, do it 100%. Do it the best of your capability. Ask questions. Be proud of who you are. Commit to good and safe work practices. It'll take you a long way.
Right. You gotta apply everywhere. It's not easy in this trade. Everybody wants to get in. So you may not be close to home. You know, you may have to travel, which is part of our business, is part of our trade. Learn to live in the uncomfortableness. Like, it's okay to move away. Everybody wants to get in. So the more applications are out there, the more opportunities you'll have, right? The easier it will to get in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's some that's easy to remember. A tangible, go get your Class A license. Start with the Class A license. If you got the Class A license, you don't necessarily have to go to a line school. You could go sign the books. You can't get a job if you're not on the books, right? There's a ton of local unions out there. Once you get your Class A license and you're on a crew and you feel this is the trade for you, then yeah, go to a line school. Invest in that. It takes a lot of money and a lot of capital to go to some of these line schools, dude. It is. It's not easy. It's not cheap. But if you're a young man, young woman, young lady, you want to get in the trade, get that Class A. Go sign the books.
Right.
Once you do that, go apply at any JATC across the country. There's 9 of them. There's 9 JATCs across the country. Once that happens, the opportunities will start coming in. Yeah. Now, some of these JATCs have a jurisdictional requirement, which means you have to live in their jurisdiction. Okay. Some don't. Me personally, at California, Nevada, I'm very keen in on that program.
Yep.
We don't require that. Okay. We take in all applications in all areas, no matter where you live. But you got to start with the Class A license. Does that help you?
Yeah, for sure.
Climate for Kids is a nonprofit where 100% of the proceeds go to St. Jude's Hospital.
When I work with young apprentices, it's all about their attitude towards things. You know, attitude towards learning and like taking advice and learning from so many different people. And just because you heard something from this guy and this guy gives you a different piece of advice, you can combine the two and find the best product of the both of them. You can learn a good way not to do something, and you could learn a good way to do something, and put those together, and it's like, oh, I don't like that way, I don't like that way. And you do that coming up, become a journeyman. I don't like how this foreman does things, but I like how this, when I become in that position, you kind of mesh all the things you learn from different people all over the country, all over the world. Come here, meet people, it's great.
I mean, I've been with Milwaukee Tool for 20 years, but I've been in this industry, calling on this industry for roughly 10 years. I've been telling a lot of younger people such as yourself, if college is not for them, they should look at the industry, but more importantly, they should look at becoming a lineman. I wish someone would have had this conversation with me years ago. It was always college, never about trade school. And if someone would have had that conversation with me, I probably would have looked at it, because I like working with my hands, I like climbing, I like doing all the stuff these guys do, and it's a very important industry because they're well respected as well. And if I could give you guys advice, is to treat this as a career, not a job, because you'll start just like anywhere else. You'll start at the entry point, work your way up, and you can get into management, become an owner, and really change the industry and change the community. I mean, I really tout people your age and who have that opportunity to get into this career to get into it, because you could be retired at an early age. You could be a business owner at an early age. This country needs linemen. This country needs utility workers. This country needs just power in general. And it's going to be your generation building the infrastructure for the next 10, 20, 30 years. Job security, man. So I really wish someone had that conversation with me years ago.
Mike's also been on the podcast a couple of times. Tons of value to share. I suggest go listen to those episodes.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever been told?
Really, the best piece of advice I was ever given was say thank you, don't say I know. If you tell a journeyman lineman I know, he's not going to tell you anything else. But guess what, kid? You know it all. You don't need me.
Right.
You say thank you, you're showing them respect and gratitude for investing in you, because if I say, hey, come here, let me show you how to do this real quick, little trick I learned, I'm investing in you.
Right.
I'm giving you something, right?
Yeah.
If I say, hey, let me show you, oh, I know how to tie all those knots. Oh, cool. All right, cool. You got it, man. Here's your ticket, by the way, type of thing, right? So, like, the best piece of advice is just and ask a lot of questions, dude. Carry a notebook, carry a pencil. I'm a foreman now, and I still have to make phone calls, One of the other pieces of advice I give people is don't delete phone numbers and don't give away keys, because you're always going to need those, no matter where you're at. You might have to call somebody.
Yeah.
So
stay devoted to it, because this is your career, and your name is what you have at the end of the day. And that's going to make you or break you before you get to every single job. And I mean, all it takes is 2 phone calls, and people are either going to know who you are or know that you're a trash hand. So you don't think about it when you're younger. You don't think about like, oh, there's consequences later. And there is. I mean, there's going to be linemen that you end up working with when you're a first step, second step, and then you end up meeting them later on when you're topped out, and they're going to remember whether you were good hand, bad hand, whether you soaked up the information that they did teach you. I run into guys that I haven't seen for years, but they remember who I am.
This guy just knows everybody. You just know everybody.
OSHA says you can have 1,800 pounds of energy exerted in your body on a fall.
Yeah.
As if that thread's sitting out in the weather for 5 years and all those elements, what do you think that thread's like?
Yeah, it's just destroyed, decayed. It's
and you're going to put 1,800 pounds of energy in that when you fall in.
Exactly, and same with our harnesses. Like, we have a rainy day and just throw them back in the side box, and it's, yeah, man, like, it's so bad. I never thought about it at all until you were talking about it tomorrow. So,
but a lot of companies don't do the proper inspections, and so guys, just wear it because it's fall protection.
Yeah.
I've never needed it, but I'll put it on. And it's like that video I talked about that I guess Milwaukee showed.
The guy falling out?
Morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the truck hit his bucket,
and
right?
then the things on the leg for standing in. We had a guy pass away a few months when I was working there, different company, and truck fell over. He was stuck in the air for hours, and they didn't get him. They passed away because of that circulation loss.
And that's why I hit
Put
on the
those
rescue
things
plan.
on his thing.
Yeah. Even if the only thing you have is suspension trauma straps, that is a better resort than nothing, because that will at least keep you alive until somebody can find you. Because eventually somebody's going to come looking for you.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're 4 hours past shift, somebody will come looking for you. It's the little things.
Yeah, for sure.
Told you that earlier. It's the little things. You do the little things, the big things are easy.
Exactly, yeah.
All those little things put in a pile make a big thing. And if you do all those little things right, guess what the big thing turns into? Success.
Exactly, yeah, okay. Yeah, perfect, thank you.
Cool deal, brother.
Appreciate
Good
it.
luck.
Thank you.
Qantas line master robotic arm. I'm trained to operate those. Was trained to operate those.
Was.
That cert ran out. Can we just go in? I was honored with this opportunity to co-present with Kevin Rindell on physical and mental health in the trades.
One of the subjects I am passionate about, talk about all the time, is physical and mental health. So what is our greatest asset, you guys? What is our greatest asset? It's not your big jacked up trucks. It's not your big fancy house. It's not your bank account full of cash, if you have that still, after the couple ex-wives. It's your health, all right? Physical, mental health. We've all heard the be your brother's keeper thing, right? In order to be your brother's keeper, you gotta be your own keeper first. Big believer in that. The organizations that we work for, they're doing fantastic jobs to try to provide, avenues, things for us to take advantage of, to do all of these things. But they're not the end all be all. It starts with us, all right? So in order to show up for anybody, your employer, your family, your friends, whoever, you gotta show up for yourself first. Thanks.
Hey Lucas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Michael
meet you.
Thompson. I
Nice
tracked
to meet
you
you.
on LinkedIn, dude.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes. Dude,
Oh my
come
God.
on.
That's over here.
Wow.
Okay, ready? Smile. That's great.
I want to be like this guy when I grow up. Holy crap.
No, come on.
Dude, I love your stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm just following a
Thank you.
blueprint, bro.
Oh,
I appreciate what you do.
Thank you. Nice to meet
I'd
you.
love to connect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And share some information.
Just DM me on LinkedIn and we'll share numbers or whatever.
We have a little bit, but just killer.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Sorry. I'm shook up.
All good.
I appreciate you.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good, man.
It's Hudson.
Hudson,
Nice to
how
meet
are
you.
you, sir?
Good, how are
My name's
you?
Brian Olson. They call me Biscuit.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
an absolute pleasure meeting you, buddy.
You too.
Your dad speaks very highly of you.
Oh, really?
He's really, really excited to bring you to this. So
Yeah.
this is great. This is Frank.
Hi,
Frank
Nice to meet you.
Sanderson.
Good to meet you.
Hi, Frank Ryan.
I was at the meeting the other day, but I didn't get a chance to say hi. I'm really impressed by it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for saying that. That's awesome.
So cool, man. This
Isn't this neat?
unreal,
This is your
dude.
first time, right?
Yes, sir.
Your first time as
Yes,
well?
sir.
Oh.
I've been quite a few times.
This is so cool.
Yeah, this is,
What do you think of it
It's
so far?
so cool. Yeah, I can't wait for the rodeo.
Yeah.
The rodeo's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, it's so neat. It's so neat. And
Yeah.
it's such a, as you probably know, it's such a brotherhood. Like, there's people that I haven't seen here for years that, and I've never been to this before in my life.
right.
And there's people, this, it's such a, yeah.
Viejito, súbela a la bocina, pa' sentir machín la adrenalina de andar tirando vergazos. No más pilas con el radio. Pásenme un Marlboro de los rojos, de esos de hace rato traigo antojo. Taquicardio me decía, primo, es que así es la movida. Las duras palos, impacto, las balas del diablo y yo solo pienso en tus ojos. Las pierneras ajustadas, los peines repletos pa' tumbarles bien los mocos. Y no se sabe si esta salimos con vida. En el desmadre anda bien pila la malilla. Pura fuerza regia, bien.
There's lots of exciting stuff in the Lineman Rodeo, but one of the things that most of the guys look forward to is the shirt trade night. This part of the night's really cool. This part of the event is really cool because this is where the linemen that have these rodeo teams, they make their own unique shirts and they get together and do this little shirt swapping evening. It's a mad frenzy. It's complete chaos, but it's a real true testament to the culture and the brotherhood in the industry. It's really neat to see. It'll be Hudson's first experience with this and he's super pumped about it. So let's go check it out.
XL. I got an XL in this shirt. It's the only other XL that
Going on this row?
Yeah. I'm going the wrong way.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Cody. What do you got? What size is that?
large.
I have to pass it.
What size is that one?
XL.
Oh, it's too big.
Okay.
It's too big. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. I got extra larges. I got extra larges in these. They're Carhartt.
Extra large.
This one's a medium here.
No, see it.
I got the backpack. That one.
You got anything else? Well, I'll take that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I do 2 shirts for this one. They're the best, man.
That's what Casey said in the interview. That's pretty sweet.
They're pretty sweet, man.
What size all you got? You got extra large in that?
This is just XL, but they're huge, but they're pretty big. I don't know. I like that one. What size is that?
I did that one in this half for the Back to the Future shirt.
I don't know. I think I'm good.
All right.
Thank you. 2. Buddy wanted 3 shirts for 1 hat.
Hey, that's what it is.
It's Carhartt. I don't have a hurt.
Yeah, we'll do that.
For this, you have these ones? This in medium?
This same one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sick. What size do you need? I can get you what size you need.
What size is this?
That's a large, this one.
That'll work.
Okay, thank you.
Nice work.
Yeah.
That's sick. It's a good haul.
It is pretty sick, huh? Yeah, this is my favorite one, bro.
Well, you worked hard for that one.
Bro.
That is cool.
I gave away the sturgeon one for that.
Did you?
Yeah, I got
the medium.
No.
No, you kept.
No,
the
I
medium.
kept it.
Yeah.
I want
Good,
that.
good.
I think I forget what I gave the sturgeon one and 2 Powerline podcast ones, and then I forget what the other sturgeon was for.
Oh, you did get this one. Good. I like
Yeah,
that one too.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I like the orange, man. It's like that University of Texas one. It's Longhorn.
Yeah. The blue's good too. Blues looks good on you.
Yeah. This one's like a hoodie.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat. It's probably like a hoodie for like a hotter area.
Yeah. I think they're from Louisiana.
Oh, there you go. That's why.
I don't know where. Maybe I'm totally wrong.
That's actually really cool. You wear that like working out and stuff too.
Yeah. Does it say?
International OGE Lineman Rodeo. I don't know where OGE is. That's sick though.
Yeah. Bro, it's funny. I just have.
You have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. I like doing stuff like that.
I know you were in your element. I sent in videos to Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, oh, that's so cool, shirt trading night. And Grandpa knows, like last time Grandpa was here with me, and like all of us came back with like 2 garbage bags full.
Really?
Me and Leggett and Fuge, we all had like garbage bags full. Fuge was wearing these shirts for like 15 years after.
Yeah, I bet. He probably still has them.
Yeah. Tell me about the shirt trade experience.
That was pretty cool, yeah. So all the guys trading all their local shirts from their union and their company, so that was a fun event. I brought a bunch of your Powerline podcasts, and then I had a few other shirts, and it was a fun night. I came away with, what was it, 18 different ones. So
tell me about your favorite one and the story behind it.
Oh yeah, I got one of the Manitoba guys. It was the best one. It's Canadian. I had to get it. And I was trying to get it from this one guy and I offered him 3 shirts at the end. And then he said, he kept saying no. He said he was going to keep it. And I was like, oh, and then I came back again and offered him again. And he asked where I was from and stuff like that. And then I said, I'm from Canada, that's why I want it. And then he said, oh yeah, me too. And he's from Alberta. And and so I finally just gave it to me after I was talking to him for a while. So it was pretty cool. It was a funny experience.
He DM'd me and he's like, your boy drives a hard bark and he got my favorite shirt from you last night.
It was pretty good. It was funny.
Nice to meet you. Awesome. So this is the kid that robbed you, hit?
I did get. He drove a hard bargain. That was the best shirt.
That's awesome. He was so stoked about that.
This is pretty wicked, eh?
Oh, dude, this is your first one, like you're saying, right? Yeah. I've been 7 times now. It's just.
It never gets old.
No, it doesn't at all. It's cool to bring him too. Like,
my first time. This is fast. Yeah. I've wanted to come to this since I was an apprentice. Yeah.
'Cause if the boot do it don't fit, as far as I can see, there ain't no way to be somebody if you just gon' quit. So if you got a fire, don't lose it. If you gotta do or die, dream, do it. If you got something to prove, go on and prove it. Don't let nobody clip your wings. Keep your head down, keep on the blinders. Tune out the doubters and all the closed minders. If it's in your blood, falling down ain't enough to change you. You were born to be. Getting back up, that's the only backup plan you need.
Green is judges? A judge? What's those little green hard now?
Judges.
What do apprentices wear in the U.S.? It's yellow, right?
Nothing.
Oh.
Just like whatever. There's no color coding system for.
Dude, this thing's sick.
It's sick, eh?
So cool.
Little track machine.
Mini tank.
Little distribution track machine.
Want that? A semi truck?
Oh, sick.
Bro, what?
I didn't know that was gonna be here.
Dude, look how low it is.
Ooh, I didn't know the storm rig was gonna be here.
Dude, look how low it is. It's like on the ground now.
You see that, Dax? Yeah. I'm just gonna say this is the part of the day that's like super special. Everyone's kind of arriving, mist on the ground, it's dark out still, anticipation. It's the part of the event that's like super, super cool. Sun's starting to come up, everyone's buzzing. I don't know. As a competitor, this was always like the most intense time of the day. Like you're super nervous.
I ain't many that are built like me. I'm the last of my kind. Grew up on the back road, baby. I know how to survive. Being out with the young guns blazing, so you better not try. You'll never find another like me. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my kind.
I've got America's favorite lineman here, Austin Carr. I got the opportunity to sit down with Austin and record a podcast episode with him. Truly exceptional guy doing great work on TikTok and on social media. I suggest go giving him a follow because you'll learn a ton from him.
You have to stand out.
Yeah.
Don't take no for an answer. Show up early. Stay late. Do the work nobody wants to do, and you will get in somewhere. Just don't take no for an answer. There's an opportunity for you out there, but it's your responsibility to find it.
With this trade, it's like a dial. So you can turn that dial down or you can turn it up.
If you're hungry for knowledge, if you're hungry to be better, eventually you're gonna get noticed for that. You're gonna get more jobs, you're gonna get more recognition, and your pay scale is just gonna go up right along with it.
Get your ass off the couch, go there, and start networking with people.
Go on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, type in whatever trade, rodeo, get together, swap meet, whatever it may be, you're gonna find one. And like you said, you have to get your ass off the couch. Go talk to people. If you attack everything you have with that confidence that you built yourself, nobody can take it from you. So you build that confidence. When you're confident enough, bold enough to try new things, most of the time it's gonna work out for you. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Talk to your phone and just post. Nobody's thinking about you in that way.
In fact, nobody's thinking about you anyway.
At all.
They're just thinking about themselves. So.
At all. So don't even worry about it. You are your biggest critic.
It's amazing the amount of detail that you can pick up on by actually physically being here. You can tell everything from what type of hooks you want to buy to what the culture is like in the industry. It truly is one of the best places to come to really get a holistic view of the line trade.
What advice do you have for me getting into the trade and taking care of my body long term and just things like that?
If you don't take care of your number one machine or your number one asset, which is your body, you're gonna shut down. Yeah. And at the end of the day, this industry has gotten so demanding physically and mentally that if you don't take care of your body, there's so much work out there, and it's sometimes the workers aren't there. Yeah. So it's actually your employees need to be more resilient. They need to be more physically fit, more mentally fit to make sure that they're staying safe and healthy. And I mean, coming from the sports world, like being an athlete, you had to take care of your nutrition, your recovery, your hydration, your sleep, everything like that affects your performance. And companies out here, as you can see, a lot of these guys, I mean, you look at some of these linemen, they're fit guys. Like they're solid, they work out, they eat right. And I can see a culture shift in this industry specifically, absolutely.
So Jimmy goes by the handle New Zealand Lineman on all socials. Jimmy's also been on the podcast a couple times. First time I've ever got to meet Jimmy. Absolutely exceptional dude. And this is what I love about the ILR. It's the International Lineman Rodeo. Jimmy's from New Zealand, so it's really cool for Hudson to be able to get the opportunity to talk to somebody who does line work from another side of the world.
What's some advice you'd have for other kids and people getting into the trade or thinking about it?
Number one thing is patience. Yeah. Everyone learns at their own speed, so don't expect to learn everything straight away, and just keep, if it's not working, just keep practicing it, keep having a go at it, So that's the biggest thing, and stay humble. Yeah. So once you've learnt it, pass that knowledge on to somebody else. Don't sort of gatekeep it.
Right. Yeah.
Would you recommend this trade for other people, like your kids and grandkids? And
100%. Yeah. I've gotten everything out of the trade that I've wanted to do. So there's always something you can want to achieve. There's always goals you can set. It's a well-paying trade, and it allows you to travel the whole world basically and meet great people.
I'm just getting into the trade. What are 3 things you think I can do to take care of myself better?
Well, your body's your most important tool when you're in the trades. And so first of all, making sure that you take care of your muscles and your joints is absolutely important. So like rolling out your muscles, doing dynamic movements, it's so important for preparing your body for activity, but then also for recovery. Number 2 is like the way that you fuel yourself. So the things that you drink. So making sure that you're hydrating, you're getting your electrolytes, you're staying away from those sugary beverages. Yeah. Also from a fuel perspective, making sure you're getting the right types of food. So the proteins, the things that are gonna build your body up rather than breaking down. And then number 3 is making sure that you get sleep. I mean, sleep is your secret weapon. That's how your body recovers so that you can keep going day in and day out. Congratulations on going into the trades, man. Excited for you.
Sorry, camera in my hands. Can you hold that for me? First real buck truck ride.
What do you mean real?
Well, it's a little taller than...
Yeah, it's just more than real. This is huge, bro. I've never... Have you been saying this big? Yeah. What am I saying? Yeah. You've done everything, bro. Flew on a helicopter. I'm gonna stop talking.
Have I been in something that's... Yes. And then I've even been in a man basket on a crane that the man basket hangs off the winch line.
Oh yeah, is that
so the
terrible?
Crane, so it sucks because when you have something like this, the bucket is anchored to the boom. So if I'm trying to like use a wrench, I'm pulling.
Yeah, you're swinging yourself.
Yeah, so if you're on something that's dangling, it's like this. So you have to have your buddy kind of like hold on to something so you have something to like...
That's annoying.
Or you have to hold something. Jimmy, get in here.
Oh. Step right here.
Well, Huds, what do you think?
It's pretty sweet.
So you can see yourself doing this, Huds?
Yeah.
No problems with heights?
No, not really. Dude, I've been in the smaller ones.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how many tents were over there.
I know. This is my son. I've been a lineman for 26 years, and he's just getting into the trade. Just graduated high school, so cool. First time up 60 feet in the air, 70 feet in the air.
Yeah. You're gonna get in this trade though?
Yeah, I gotta. In Canada, you have to have what's Physics 11, and I never took it in high school. So now I gotta go and upgrade it in the community college for a semester, and then I can start my pre-apprenticeship.
Got to grab his CDL and stuff still, so.
Yeah.
He's only 18, so.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Yeah. I got my CDL. I'm 49. I didn't get mine till I think 39. Yeah. And do stuff while you're young. Yeah. Study and all that. You think, oh, I'll do it later. I'm telling you, time goes by so fast.
Yeah. The awards banquet at the ILR is exceptional. It's second to none. There's nothing else like it in the world. It's a pure celebration of the trade, of line work, and the people that participate in it.
Yeah, I don't always feel it. Yeah, but that's when I need it the most. So I'm gonna keep on singing till my soul catches up with my song. There's times when my hands go up freely, and times that it calls. There's days when a praise comes out easy, days when it takes all the strength I got. I'll bring my heartfelt, been through hell, hallelujah. And I'll bring my storm-tossed, torn-sailed story to tell, hallelujah.
What was your thoughts on the awards banquet and, just that coming in, seeing like thousands of people in a big building like that and seeing, this trade. It's like a trade represented in this way with a big stage and sound system and announcers and big trophies. It's like, explain that experience of the
Yeah, it was super cool. We got pretty lucky with where we got. We were pretty close to the front, and I'd never been to a banquet or event anywhere close to that big. Like, graduation's probably the biggest thing I've gone to, so it was insane. And then being there to watch all the guys get all the awards, pretty cool, especially in the end when they announced who won the overall, and it was pretty emotional and for all the guys and just all the hard work and dedication that those guys put into it. It was pretty cool to see. The line trade, I think it's easier and harder to get into. It's just really how hard you go after it. And that's what I'm finding out now, is really like how hard you want to pursue it and what you want to do for it to get into it. Use line work as a way to get into it, and then to also get out of it, but not in a bad way. Is it like you fund what you want to do later in life with a career that you love through the first portion of your life.
It's like Alex kind of says, he says it a lot, and so I steal it. Say it all the time. Is like, this job is like a launch point. It's like a launch pad. Not so much a final destination as it is more of a launch pad into other things.
Yeah.
So line work is a great way to like start and then just kind of go from there. I use a dial all the time. Like, it's a dial you can turn, whether it's like it's wages and earning, like you can dial that back. You can work more local and less hours. You're going to make a little less, but you can do that. And then if you want to chase big money and go save for something like a big house or something like that, you can go jump on a major project on the road, make a lot more money, and get that. So it's a dial you can turn, but it's also kind of like the same way. There's so many different things to do in the industry. Yeah, I've gone literally from apprentice to full-time podcaster now, all within the same industry and everything in between. So that is kind of that's a cool aspect. So going away from this, I know you'd be a long ways off of like getting to do this for yourself, but is competing in the rodeo something that you might want to do in the future?
I think for sure competing as an apprentice, I think would be super cool. Definitely, I was watching the apprentices a lot, and with their Hurt Man Rescue and all the different events that they got to do by themselves, I think I would definitely want to compete as an apprentice before. Yeah.
Cool.
That was terrible. I don't know.
It wasn't.
No.
No, that was awesome. It's perfect. I think that's dope. Sick, dude.